Hey guys, welcome back to another pick a card reading. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking at messages from your spirit guides or angels on what you need to know right now, okay? If you guys are new to pick a card readings, here's the basic rundown. We have 4 piles here, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. So feel free to pause this video for a second if you need some time to meditate, to take in these piles, to see which one you feel the most drawn to. And then once you've decided, you can fast forward to the timestamp in the description box below. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching, and without further ado, let's start with group 1. Hey group 1, welcome to your guys' reading. For all of you guys who chose the Angel or Quartz, let's get right into it. So for your animal spirit guide, your first card, we have the golden egg. Okay, so right off the bat, I feel like if you chose this pile, this is about living from a more heart-centered place. The golden egg has a really silent, heartfelt kind of energy. This is about silencing the mind, getting rid of toxic habits or people, and really living from your truest heart-centered place, okay? So let's take a look at some tarot cards. I feel like if you chose this pile, this has a lot to do with spending more time and attention on things that you love, things that really bring you happiness and love, okay? This is all about, again, like living from your heart and listening to what your soul is telling you, okay? All right, let's shuffle these cards. Okay. All right, guys. So we have the Tower and the Devil. Okay, so yeah, the Devil. This is all about bad habits, things that keep you chained up and from living your truest, highest self, okay? The Devil is a lower vibrational energy, and it keeps us kind of confused and in the dark. So oftentimes when we are embodying devil energy in our lives, we aren't really sure about what we want or what is good for us, okay? And with the Tower here, there's a dramatic change in your life. There's a big upheaval at this moment, or that will come in the future. But the Tower promises a time of huge changes, really dramatic shifts in our lives that force us to reevaluate what serves us and what doesn't, okay? Yeah. If you chose this pile, you're probably going through some huge transition in your life where you're trying to get back in touch with this golden egg and with your heart's truest desires. And that's really the best thing you can do given this energy. I think with the golden egg card, it's really telling you guys to live a more heart-centered life and to give more time to your desires and what your heart is telling you right now, okay? Okay, so we have 3 of Swords. Interesting. I feel like also if you chose this pile, there are probably some really toxic people like around you right now that you need to cut off. Or, cut away, alright? So whether that's like friends or even people who you're close to. I know it can be really hard to avoid people if they're like your family or, you know, loved ones, if they're being toxic or if they're kind of encouraging this devil energy, right? You know? But the best thing you can do right now, and I think what your spirit guides want you to do, is be more selfish, be more rash, be clear about what you want, and don't be afraid to communicate that with people. If people have been trying to oppress you or like silence you from speaking your truth lately, your guides are trying to tell you to speak your mind and at least speak it to yourself. If you're like alone, be honest with yourself at the very least. That's what I'm getting with the Knight of Swords. I think with this pile there is more of an emphasis on relationships and with toxic habits. So it might not be you specifically, it could be other people who are kind of encouraging you to be a more lower vibration, you know, be more on their level. But with this golden egg, this is all about getting back in touch with your soul in your truest essence, your higher self, basically, okay? So with this card, it's usually best to take a time out, to take time for yourself, where you can be alone, where you can figure out what you want and what you need to do in silence, just with yourself. I feel like that is a strong message that's coming through for you guys, is to kind of block people out right now and to spend more time meditating and in solitude, all right? Okay, let's shuffle this deck for some oracle cards. Okay, this one's wanting to come out. Okay, so we have tea leaves. This is foresight. Interesting. So I think in conjunction with the Tower card, this is about being prepared, or at least seeing ahead to how these changes, these dramatic shifts are going to affect you, where they're going to hit you the hardest, and not being left in the cold, basically. I feel like this summer, or like whenever you're watching this, these are timeless readings, but I'm seeing that very soon, especially if you're watching this right now, in the hotter months. These changes are going to heat up and there's going to be more pressure put on you to really speak up and speak out against certain things that are bothering you, because there will come a time where you can't, or where you can no longer just be passive. And that's what I'm seeing also with the Knight of Swords. This is really like not a passive energy. So I think prepping right now by taking time to be with yourself in solitude, or just doing activities again that make you get back in touch with this heart energy, will give you the confidence and the security to act from your heart and to really speak your truth. Okay, group one? Okay, so all right, we have Black Cat. This is good luck. There is luck on the horizon for you guys, whether you see it or not, whether you are going through a stressful period at this moment or not. There is good luck coming to you. And it all comes back to this golden egg, with this being your first card and in the center of everything. It's all coming back to your heart and doing things that you love and not giving a fuck, frankly, like what other people think. You know what I mean? If other people think you're being rude for taking time to be by yourself, or, you know, by kind of not responding to people immediately if they're trying to reach out to you, that's kind of on them. I feel like you guys really need to be by yourselves for a while and to reach inside yourself to see what you need to do, what's going to serve your highest good or not, things that you need to leave behind that won't serve you in the future once this Tower energy, its impact is really going to be felt in your life. So yeah, again, just having foresight and being extremely concise and clear on the direction you're going to take. I feel like it's best for you guys to stand strong in your energy right now and not be afraid about whether you're wrong or not, because that doesn't really matter. What matters is that you guys are in control of your lives. No one else is. You guys have the power to turn things around, to basically manifest your future, the future that will serve your highest good. But it's on you to set those boundaries and to get back in touch with what makes you happy, okay? Okay, let's get some more cards. Okay, this one's wanting to come out. So we have Eruption of Light. Yes, again, this is your higher self trying to get a hold of you, group one. I feel like you guys have, I don't know if you've been indulging bad habits a lot over the last year, or if you've been indulging people who are bad for you, or certain dynamics that just make you lose touch of who you are and what you are trying to do here in life. But this is a clear message from your guides telling you that only you have the power to harness this life-changing energy in your favor. You guys can totally ride through these difficult energies very triumphantly with the Knight of Swords, as long as you're doing it with confidence and from a place of security and grounding, from a heart-centered place. Okay, this one's coming out. So we have Fire and Ice. Okay, so I feel like, again, you guys have some difficult push and pull dynamics going on in your life. There are probably people who are telling you you should act one way, and then there's people telling you you should probably act like the opposite way. So I feel like with you guys, again, it all comes back to you guys being really decisive. Even if it ends up being not the right decision, you can always change it later. But I feel like at this time, your guides are really trying to tell you that you need to act from your heart. You need to go with your gut and you need to act on it. And you need to be very confident and clear in the position that you take. So whether this is with love or career, it doesn't matter. It's really important for you guys to be present right now and to stay rooted in your heart and get back in touch with your truest self, okay? That is really the most important thing I think I can tell you guys right now. And with the golden egg as well, I think as long as you get back in touch with your heart energy and your heart chakra, there's gonna be a lot of blessings coming your way very soon, okay? With these dramatic shifts in your life, there will come some like good luck, right? There will be some advantages and some abundance coming your way. You just have to know where to look for it. And if you get back in touch with your heart and with your soul's desires, you'll know where to look. That's really coming through for you guys. So yeah, these are the main messages I'm receiving for this group. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope it resonated. If you liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey group 2, welcome to your guys' reading. For all of you who chose this titanium quartz, this message is for you guys. Let's take a look at your animal spirit guide. Okay, so we have oyster. Interesting, guys. I feel like the oyster is a really closed off energy. It is really protective, trying to protect that pearl, that treasure inside. I feel like you guys have some kind of like plan or project or even goal that you're working on right now. And the oyster always encourages patience. It's always about the long term preparation, because as we know, pearls do take hundreds and hundreds of years to form. So I feel like if you chose this pile, there's something that you're trying to manifest right now that is gonna take some time, okay? I feel like this oyster is trying to encourage you guys to be patient. There is no rush. If you guys are feeling pressured by like external forces or friends, family, anything like that, just know that as long as you trust yourself with the timing process, things will turn out all right, and probably even better if you take your time with the specific goal that you have. Ooh, okay. Let's pull some tarot cards. All right. These too many. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, this is all about new opportunities, a new idea. The Ace of Wands is like perfect manifestation energy. Yeah, there could be something like a new hobby or type of activity that you guys are really investing in right now. Also, with the Ace of Wands comes a sense of passion and new energy and vitality. So, yeah, this is really cool. Okay. Let's get more info. So we have the King of Pentacles. Yes, the King of Pentacles. This is the highest ranking pentacle card. This is all about being in charge, basically, and investing in you and investing in long-term commitments. I think of the pentacles as representing more slower, like grounded energy, right? The pentacles are associated with earth. So I think the main message that's coming through for you guys so far has to do with patience and organization, and even like prioritizing things that have the most value or will have the most value to you in the future, potentially, okay? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is all about patience and waiting for those fruits to ripen. So yeah, if you guys, again, like no rush here. I feel like you guys might have been disappointed in the past if your plans, didn't work out, or if they didn't go the way you had hoped. But I feel like this specific goal that you guys are trying to manifest right now, I think your spirit guides are really like telling you that things could go your way. Like you could be successful in these endeavors if you wait it out and if you listen to yourself. I feel like it's very important for you guys to listen only to yourself when it comes to your goals right now or what you're trying to manifest, because if you involve other people or if you ask for their input, it might throw you a bit off course, okay? Or it might distract you. I think the main messages here have a lot to do with patience, focus, and taking as much time as you need to, essentially. Okay, so we have the Lovers. Interesting, guys. Okay. For those of you who are trying to manifest love, this is definitely, like, literally in the cards for you. For those of you who are taking a more like career approach and these goals are more so to do with money or like your career, I think meeting the right people or making strategic moves at like with regards to like contracts or people who also have your same passions will work out. Basically, you will be rewarded for reaching out to people and just making contacts with people who have already like achieved these goals that you are trying to do, or who have that knowledge and wisdom to help you guys. Because I feel like, I know I said that you guys need to not really listen to other people's input as much and really just focus on your own instincts and what you feel is right. But I think, though, when it comes to contacting people who are on your level about this, you know, people who are equally as passionate, people who can really help you get there, like who've already taken this road or who have these same passions that you're passionate about, that you want to accomplish, would be a really good idea, okay? The Lovers, if this is about money and career for you guys, this deals with contracts and it deals with meeting the right people and making strategic moves for later. The Lovers is a card that can backfire when you go into something like a relationship blindly, okay? So it's really important for this plan or like these goals that you have for you guys to do your research and to be as patient as possible, because there will be challenges. Like, nothing is ever easy, of course, but it's really important for you guys to be patient and not get discouraged no matter what, because these plans, like with the King of Pentacles here, have a lot of potential. Trust me, there's a lot of potential here for this oyster to crack and you guys to eventually find that treasure, okay? I feel like this is just about hacking something in particular, because oysters, it is a really tough energy to get through. So if you find that there are people who, you know, obstacles in your path, or people who are making things difficult for you, again, you just have to really be like forceful and, or not even forceful, but just really consistent and like keep showing up for things, keep watering your goods and gaining experience. This is all about you guys just having the diligence to follow through on this manifestation or this goal, okay, guys? Okay, let's get some oracle cards for you guys. Okay, so we have, all right, so we have dreams. It says incubation. Okay, so messages will come to you in your dreams, guys. Whenever this card comes out, it talks about things in your dreams, even like manifesting physically. So again, pay attention to your dreams. They will give you insight and possibly new perspectives and help you like rethink things or rework specific plans if you have to, okay? Oh, whoa. Okay, so we have a lot of cards. Let's see. So we have feathers. It says message. Okay. So yeah, this is all about synchronicities showing up for you guys. Things happening. I feel like especially things will happen unexpectedly for you guys, where someone might reach out to you like in advance, or something might go unexpectedly like pretty well for you guys. I feel like I feel like you guys will obviously like be sticking to your own agenda and have like a set plan of like dates or, you know, tasks that you want to accomplish. Because we do have numerology here. So this is all about getting down to the specifics, the numbers, the data, the details. Okay. So yeah, I think for you guys, this is talking about, again, looking at this through a more microscopic lens, getting down into the details, taking your time, not caring about what other people think, definitely. And this is also about keeping up with things, you know, paying attention to numbers, to dates, to specific, you know, times where you need to follow through on things. When I see this card, I almost think of deadlines. So I feel like it will be really important for you guys to be really rigid, to be patient, of course, but to have set dates where you can accomplish like little tasks by then. I feel like for you guys, this is all about, you know, incremental, like slow growth over a period of time that will eventually accumulate to this King of Pentacles oyster energy, which is super exciting. Okay, let's get a couple more oracle cards for you guys. All right. Okay, so we have Rings of Time. Yes, this is all about not feeling rushed, taking your time, and almost like manipulating time to your favor, okay? So what I mean by that, again, like setting deadlines for yourself, doing things ahead of time, just showing up continually for this goal of yours, for this manifestation. I feel like for you guys, this is something really big, something really powerful, and potentially life-changing. This has the potential to be really successful for you guys and to be successful monetarily, especially. So I think for you guys, again, timing has a lot to do with this. We have numbers, we have messages, we have dreams, we have like all of these things that are supportive of that and that are telling you to basically be aware, to be vigilant of like ideas that come to you, of messages through numbers or through dreams. I feel like synchronicities will start to happen and be put in place for you guys when you're following through on these more mundane tasks that might seem a bit boring or that might not seem like the funnest things. I feel like blessings will come to you, like really unexpectedly for you guys, okay? And then the next card we have is Dream a Little. So with this card, I think it's important for you guys to keep a clear head and to always question yourself in a way, to wonder like, could I make this better? Am I doing things efficiently? Am I being creative? Am I imagining all the possibilities that could take place, right? I think it's also interesting that we have like dreams and then like dream a little. There is an emphasis here on your dreams. So this does seem to be like a big dream of yours, whatever this is. But I think the main messages that your spirit guides are trying to tell you right now is to have patience, number one, to keep showing up for yourself, even if this is like, even if it seems mundane, right? Or if it seems like things aren't working out for you or you're being challenged, don't get discouraged, guys. I think that is a main message that is coming through. It's really important for you guys to keep your morale and to keep this passion alive for this goal and this manifestation, because there is a huge potential for this to come to fruition and for you guys to have huge rewards in the future, okay? So yeah, those are the main things I am receiving for this pile, so I will leave it at that. I hope this reading made sense to you guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey Group 3, welcome to your guys' reading. For all of you guys who chose this beautiful Celestite crystal, let's see what you guys have. Okay, so for your animal spirit guide, to start off this reading, we have Nightingale. Okay, so off the bat, I feel like your guides are trying to tell you to be more expressive, to be more even like flamboyant, to speak your truth and to really embody your inner voice, okay? This is all about singing, finding like beautiful words, voicing things, perhaps. Maybe you guys could take some time to like read or learn a new language or even sing. I feel like certain activities like that really deal with the mind and the voice could really help you guys with speaking your truth and speaking for yourself, okay? All right, let's get into your tarot. Let's pull some cards. Okay, so we have, so we have the Fool. And then we also have the Queen of Swords. Yes, guys, you are embarking on a new journey, okay? I don't know if some of you guys are like beginning school, or you're starting a new job, or moving somewhere new, possibly having to learn a new language for that. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords, right? The Queen of Swords is one of the higher ranking swords cards, and again, the swords deal with communication and the mind. So this is about speaking your truth. Once again, if you chose this pile, this has a lot to do with finding your voice, your words, speaking beautiful things to people. I feel like also there is an emphasis on beauty and being kind to others and even yourself. So this could start with, you know, you guys needing to be more kind to yourself. Give yourself affirmations every day. Say beautiful things to yourself. Tell yourself you're beautiful and allow yourself to get back in touch with that inner voice and with kindness. Just simply, I feel like being kind to others, but most importantly to yourself, will really help you guys with this Nightingale energy and with becoming more truthful and living in your truth and just feeling more free to express yourself and knowing that you can, okay? Okay, this card's wanting to come out. So we have the Two of Pentacles. So this usually deals with some indecision. There could be a big decision coming up in your life that you guys need to find the courage to take on, okay? With this card, I do feel like you guys are kind of in a period of your life right now where you're not really dealing with like major challenges. I feel like with the Fool, there is like a new journey that you guys are embarking on. And obviously there are challenges that come with that. But I feel like you guys are at a point in your life that is perfect for you guys to rethink certain habits or certain ways that you've thought of things, okay? So if that's, you know, if that has to do with yourself, again, like if you guys have gotten in the habit of speaking down to yourself or even like holding up your words, you know, and not expressing yourself, this would be the perfect time to work on your communication skills and just learning in general. I feel like with the Queen of Swords, this is a perfect time for you guys to get out of your shell more. And what I mean by that is try to have conversations with yourself that are really positive and where you can talk to yourself. Try to feel comfortable with just you and your mind and your voice, where you can express yourself and have it not be weird, you know what I mean? Where you can feel so comfortable and thoughtful with your words and with the way that you use them, okay? All right, so we have the World. This is beautiful, guys. This is all about universalism. This also deals with your higher self. And I feel like with the World, this is about connection, feeling connected to like a community or a larger group of people on a worldly scale. Maybe you guys have felt really alone during the pandemic. I know like a lot of people have, or just in general, maybe you guys have felt more isolated and that you have no one to talk to or to like be vulnerable with, to express yourself to. I think the Nightingale, above everything else, this is encouraging you guys to, again, like get out there, be more social, more communicative, even flirty, you know. Don't be afraid to embody your voice, your inner voice, the voice from your higher self, to just speak your mind and to have fun with your words. I think that's really the main message here, because there is a lot of fun energy. We do have the Fool here. We have the Two of Pentacles. Although I don't usually think of this as a fun energy necessarily, this is kind of a really like neutral energy. So I feel like, again, you guys are at a period in your life that is kind of it is a transition period. There is a new beginning happening for you guys, a new chapter, right? But I think with the Two of Pentacles, you're in the perfect neutral position to learn like a new language, learn a new skill, to meet new people. The Two of Pentacles, this is a social energy. This is about kind of balancing different sides of yourself. This is a card of indecision again. So maybe you guys are unsure about what road, what action to take. But I think your guides, again, they're telling you to focus on your mind right now, to focus on your voice and your own inner truth, okay? All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you guys. Okay, so we have a lot. Oh my gosh, we literally have lots. Chance. Okay, so when I see this card, I feel like there is a chance for unexpected things to happen, whether that's like meeting people unexpectedly, or like making unexpected connections in your mind about like, wow, I never thought these things had that much in common, you know, or even with people like, wow, I never thought we would have that much in common. This card usually speaks about, you know, encounters or connections that are by chance, okay? And then we also have, what do we have? Okay, crystal ball. This is clarity. Interesting. I think this is really similar to the Queen of Swords. Even the Fool. Both these energies are about being really clear and really receptive and open to the possibilities. I think you guys are really trying to juggle different possibilities, different avenues you could take in life right now. I don't think you're at a decisive point in your life, except that you can recognize you're at the beginning of a journey of something new that you haven't done before, or you guys are about to embark on that journey. You're kind of at a transition point right now. But with the crystal ball, this is all about being really receptive to your needs, to your emotions, and being open to others as well. This is a card of just being really clear, receptive, and open. This is all a really open, like spacious energy. Maybe it would be good for you guys to like try to declutter your mind, even like your physical space, where you feel just more open to express yourself, to sing. That is a huge message from like coming from your guides. It's literally telling you guys to sing. We have the Nightingale, you guys. This is all about your voice, you just speaking and feeling good about that, you know, just feeling confident in your voice and having fun with that. Just, you know, finding the love in expressing yourself, just for the sake of expressing yourself, okay? And finding that clarity, that feeling of fulfillment from being really open with yourself and with others, okay? And I think that's kind of the worldly connection that you're seeking. You're seeking that social, that unity, that feeling of connection with a larger group of people or just a larger source in general, okay? And then the other card we have is I Ching, which says change. Yes, so when I look at this card and I just see the book, I think of honestly, I think you guys, again, like learning something, learning a new skill, or just learning in general, reading, taking that time for yourself to exercise your mind will really help you through this process of change, because you guys won't be as focused on like the mundane, you know, or like getting too distracted or caught up with like boring things. I think it'd be good for you guys to just stimulate your mind again, whether that be like socially or like intellectually, okay? Ooh, all right. All right, let's pull some more oracle cards. This one. So we have falling. Interesting. I almost get like with this card, it takes some courage to let go, you know, to let yourself fall. I almost think of like that trust exercise where you let yourself fall and to see if the other person will catch you or not. With this card, it's about having the courage to put yourself out there, whether anyone catches you or not. We have the Fool card here, so this is about taking a risk. He could easily just fall off the cliff and no one would care, right? But it's like having the faith to put yourself out there. There's always a chance that you will be caught, that someone will notice you, or that you'll learn something new, something unexpected will happen with the Fool card, because he doesn't expect anything to happen, you know, if that makes sense. Like the Fool has no expectations, and I'm getting a similar message here with just the falling card. It's important to let yourself fall, you know, to make mistakes, but also to not have any expectations at all about success or about you guys doing something the right way, basically. All right. Okay, so we have dream a little. Interesting, the last group got this, I think, too. So it's really important with this card to allow room to dream, to imagine, to wonder, and kind of contemplate the possibilities, okay? And this could also be like the same thing with the Two of Pentacles. This might not be or represent, like indecision, but it could represent taking time for yourself to just like contemplate, to just juggle different possibilities and different options in your head, to dream about, you know, what could be. I think this would be a great time again to just let your imagination run wild, to not be afraid to experiment, to dream, to try out new possibilities or new ways of doing things or thinking about things, all right? The Dream a Little card always encourages us to wonder like what else is out there, what other like possibilities are there to the situation. Essentially, it encourages us to look outside the box, basically, to not think of things in such a rigid way. So I think this pile, its true essence has to do with your guys' voice, really getting back in touch with your inner voice and feeling comfortable and feeling like you can embody that. Okay, and it also, the other messages that are coming through have to do with taking a risk, being like courageous and bold, you know, putting yourself out there. That also goes again with finding your expression, your voice, and having the courage to express that and not having any expectations or presuppositions about the right way of doing things, okay? So yeah, those are the main things I am receiving for this pile, so I will leave it at that. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it made sense to you guys. If it resonated, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey group 4, welcome to your guys' reading for all of you guys who chose this gorgeous tiger's eye crystal. This reading is for you. Let's find out what kinds of messages your spirit guides, angels are trying to tell you. So this is the first card. Okay, so we have the buffalo. Okay, so with the buffalo, the first thing I'm getting off the bat is it's important for you guys to stay grounded at this time. The buffalo is a very protective energy. I think your guides are also trying to tell you that you're safe right now. You are protected. People love you. You guys have a lot of support and all the tools necessary to accomplish your goals right now. The buffalo is all about like the protective path, feeling safe in your own skin, and feeling grounded and secure in yourself. Okay? Let's pull some tarot cards. Okay, pile 4. Okay, so we have Temperance. Interesting. Pile 4. You need to know. Alright, Page of Cups. With the buffalo as well, I think this is about trust again. So trusting in yourself, feeling that grounded energy, trusting that you have the support and love of those around you. The buffalo deals a lot with trust, that things will turn around. So maybe you guys are going through a challenging period in your lives right now. The buffalo is just about trusting in what you are doing and trusting that all the actions that you've taken up till this point in your path do have a purpose and have helped you, okay? The buffalo, it is about growth. It is about having faith in yourself. And I think that's why we have the Temperance card here, because Temperance is all about finding that balance, you know, between mindfulness and like the actions that you are taking. Temperance is a very thoughtful energy, and it does also deal with moderation. So I feel like it's really important for you guys. Your spirit guides are trying to tell you that now is a time to find balance and harmony in your life. Now is the perfect time for you guys to probably find this balance between your work life and your private life, or like, you know, work and things like hobbies or creative interests, okay? With the Page of Cups, I think you guys are really receptive right now, and I think there's also going to be some kind of offer that will come into your life very shortly. With the buffalo, again, it might seem, this might present itself as a challenge when in fact it's an opportunity, okay? Or yeah, there might be some type of challenge that's offered to you guys, or it's like presented as a challenge and you guys are really skeptical at first or feel like it will be taking on too much. But trust me, I feel like this could have great potential or like be a great opportunity for you guys to advance, especially if this has to do with your career, because the buffalo is such a grounded energy. And this is also just telling you guys to root yourselves in the present, and to practice gratitude. Try to look at things from this perspective of the glass being half full rather than half empty. I know that sounds like a really like basic, mundane message, but I think it's really important for you guys, because you might have developed a more pessimistic or negative outlook on the actions or the types of things that you're doing right now, or like the challenges that you're going through, because you have been faced with a lot. You have you do have a lot on your plate right now. And that's understandable, obviously, but it is important for you guys to find things that you can be positive about right now and to be receptive and willing to take on any challenges that come your way, because one of them might be like a blessing in disguise. One of them, this is a really strong message that's coming through. There will be a great opportunity that presents itself as a challenge to you guys, and it might seem really annoying, okay, but you have to trust me on this. This is in your best interest, and it will help you guys with advancement and with a huge learning opportunity, okay? Okay, let's pull some more cards. Okay, you've got 2, perfect. So we have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the 7 of Swords. So with the Knight of Wands, this is about your actions. This is about you guys having the energy to move forward, having that stamina. With the Knight of Wands, this is all about energy, also like prowess, like being strategic and just having that stamina, basically, to just keep riding through this. Also, if you were drawn to pile 1, I got a similar message for them. They had the Knight of Swords, though, so it was more about them being really decisive in what they are trying to accomplish. But I think for you guys, it's more so a question of you guys just having the energy to ride this one out, okay? Again, I feel like you guys are in a really difficult state right now where there's a lot of things that are coming at you, like challenges at work or just people, probably trying to remind you of stuff that you have to do. But just try to remember that this is only temporary, and you guys right now, as I'm talking to you, are in the process of advancement and of raising your vibration. You guys are taking on these challenges, right? You are learning how to cope. You are learning how to manage your time. And that's what I'm seeing with the Temperance. You guys are really in a period right now where you are learning how to balance things, how to manage all these different, things in your life. And your guides are trying to tell you essentially that you need to have trust, you need to have faith in the universe that all of this will work out and that you will get what you deserve in time, okay? With the 7 of Swords, I think some of you guys have debated whether you should take the easy way out or not when it comes to a particular situation or a dilemma that you're in. And that might be true. It might be, better to take the easier way out in the sense that it would save you more energy. But I also think that if you take the easy way out of this situation, you'll miss out on this learning opportunity. You'll miss out on this lesson that you guys are meant to learn. And it's really important because I feel like this will help you guys advance further. This will play a part in your growth, right? And in you guys evolving as a person. So no matter how tempting this is to take the easy way out, know that you will feel a lot more proud of yourself for basically killing all these challenges till the end and just riding this one out no matter how hard it seems, okay? Okay, let's pull some oracle cards for you guys. Okay, we have one that came out already. So we have palmistry. This is about interpretation. So what I'm getting with this card is it's all about how you interpret things to be. You can interpret things however you want, right? Grouped form, but ultimately, I think that has a lot to do with this lesson that you're learning right now. Is the way that you look at something, again, will affect the way you grow from it. So again, like if you look at things from a jar half empty versus a jar half full outlook, like obviously the situation will happen differently in your mind or have different outcomes depending on the way that you interpret this, okay? So again, you can interpret it as being as challenging or as annoying as you want, but it still isn't going to change things, or it's not going to help you guys ease your way out of it, if that makes sense. Okay, pile 4. Okay, so we have Omen. Interesting. I feel like with this window, this is so symbolic of you guys looking out and seeing this goal or seeing this finish line in the distance and it seeming just beyond you, or like such a challenge or such a threshold for you to have to cross. Just know that you guys will get there. You just have to have faith. I think that, again, with the going back to the buffalo energy, is the main message of this reading, is to have faith, to have gratitude, to stay grounded in your energy, to stay rooted, do what you have to do to get there. You will get there. You just have to have the faith and the courage to do so. Group 4. Okay. Let's pull some last oracle cards for you guys. Oh. Okay, so we have beauty. Ooh. Yeah, like find the beauty in the situation. That will really help you guys to shine and to find that energy to get to the end, okay? Because I feel like, again, your faith or your belief in yourself, whether you can do this or not, could be, obviously, it's going to be challenged. And by finding the beauty, by finding this positive outlook within yourself, will really help you guys to overcome these challenges much faster and not even view them as challenges, but just as like tasks or like lessons that will help you ultimately become much more developed and experienced and give you a more meaningful outlook, okay? And then the next card we have was Man of the Earth, Woman of the Sky. Okay. I feel like with this card, what I'm getting is that there's a connection to heaven here. There's obviously some dream, this idealistic outlook with this card. It's really similar to Omen. I think of like, also again with the buffalo, because the buffalo is a creature that was worshipped by the Native Americans. It has this connection with the earth and the sky, with heaven, right? So it's actually really similar to this card in that respect. So again, keep grounded, keep your feet on the earth, but keep your head in the clouds and not think about anything but the idea of success and what it will look like once you get there, okay? So yeah, with this card, same thing as Temperance here and Buffalo. Find this balance, find this faith, and you're halfway there, okay? So yeah, those are the main messages I'm receiving for this group. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later.